Alright, check 1, 2, check 1, 2. Audio seems to be working, and hold up a second here. I woke up not too long ago, maybe like 5-10 minutes ago. I took a little nap and overestimated how much sleep I was actually gonna need, and boof. Next thing you know, it's almost stream time. It's almost stream time, and here we are. So yeah. Anyway, welcome everyone to the second half of the I was about to call it the Evita event, but this is the second half of the what do we call this? Arena breakout event, and I did not expect it to be as long as it was the first time around. So we had to do a part 2. I say I didn't expect it to be that long, but let me see, how long was it exactly? Oh, I guess also there's dailies that I haven't done. Let me see. How far did we actually get last time? We got I want to say that's about halfway done. It says oh, you can actually see the chapters that you unlocked anyway. So we were at chapter 13, and there are several battle nodes here. Last we did this, I think we found out where are these connect? Last we did this, we got Beluga. We got M6 M14? No wait. M14 is a rifle. M16, aka Beluga. We got her back after so many years, almost. I don't know how long ago she left, but it actually has been years since Big Sis left, and now she's back. So yeah, okay, so we went through this guy. We fought this battle with DOS, and holy crap, that map was annoying. I had to brute force that with Shark Attack. Don't know if it was the best move, but that's what I did. I just brute forced that one and eventually got it. And I think we also have these other smaller. Yep, we have these other smaller battle nodes over here. It's not really a tower defense, but it's similar to a tower-ish defense kind of thing. Like if we do one really quick, oh yeah, I guess we have a little thing here first. But yeah. Anyway, this is the Arena Breakout collab event, and this feels so far removed from the actual Girls Frontline. What do you call it? The actual Girls Frontline universe. So they're just kind of just doing their own thing. So if you see any dolls, assume they're not actually dolls. Assume they're human in this case, because if they get hurt, they will probably also die if they get shot. Unlike the usual. So anyway, so I not accidentally, I clicked on just thinking nothing was gonna happen, but I just wanted to do the stage, the little mini game, but there's something else going on here, so let's at least go through that. Strange, they shouldn't be in a coma. Where exactly did you find them? Just east of the medical outpost, not far from here. My sister and I found them lying by the road. There aren't any serious injuries. It doesn't make sense. It's almost like they're faking it. Look, their hand just moved. Faking getting hurt? Probably Oh, hey, I remember this one. I think this is where, it's either the background where Angie did their little operation, or this was the same background that was used in Reverse Collapse. I don't remember which one came first. This is a crude medical outpost. Part of the ceiling plaster is peeling, and the bag of glucose hangs from a metal rack nearby, slowly dripping into an IV. Where am I? This is a Mangrove Valley medical camp. Are you feeling any discomfort? Ow! Freaking flashbang. The doctor pulls open the commander's eyelids and shines a flashlight in to check. Oh, that's what it was. Doesn't seem like there's anything wrong. Do you remember who you are or how you lost consciousness? I'm an operator. I was walking along the road when someone hit me from behind. After that, nothing. If I didn't wake up soon, I would have blown my cover. Oh, okay, so they were faking it. Could be a head injury. Better stay here for observation for a while. Susan, take good care of them. Fetch me if there's any issue. I'm going to check on the other patients. The doctor leaves. A young girl, about 11 or 12, remains at the bedside, expertly checking the commander's IV line. Oh dang, she's cute! Also, she's a little bit... I was about to say she's a little bit dirty, and she kinda is. She's scuffed up a little bit. I'm guessing you can't be too choosy who your assistant is around here, so they have a 11-year-old girl to help out. She is cute though. This glucose drip will take another half hour to finish. If you're tired, you can rest a bit. I'll come get you later. No, it's fine. I think I've slept enough. Were you the one who brought me here? Yes, you were unconscious by the road. My sister Tess and I found you. Thank you. The girl's clothes are patched in several places. They are well worn but very clean. The collar is frayed from repeated washing. Could you tell me more about this place? I don't know anything about the medical camp. Thanks. I think I have a general idea of how things work around here now. Right. Earlier you mentioned that a doctor was transferred from the big city hospital to help out here. Do you think you could take a look at me? I'm uneasy not knowing why I passed out. You must mean Dr. Lorenz. Actually, something happened to him recently. The new doctor hasn't arrived yet. Something happened? Yeah, last week he got drunk one night and accidentally fell into the pond. By the time we found him, it was too late. Oh, that's awful. I didn't expect something like that. Dr. Lorenz must have been beloved here, giving up city life to support this place. Yes, he helped us a lot over the years. He sounds like someone truly admirable. Did he found this medical outpost? Oh, no, it was Dr. Evita. Ah, Evita mentioned again. Evita. Yes, Dr. Evita established this medical camp. She also saved my sister and me and brought us here. When Susan speaks of her savior, her voice quickens with emotion. My sister and I are orphans. We were starving when Dr. Evita rescued us and brought us here. We usually help out with chores. I almost forgot. Susan grabs a messy stack of papers from a nearby desk and rushes toward the door. I've got other things to do. You go get some rest. I'll be back before it's time to change your bandages. Wait. The commander points to a red envelope that's fallen to the floor, stained with dark brownish smudges. You dropped this. Oh, thank you. I'm off now. Shout for me if you need anything. Susan picks up the red envelope and tucks it in a messy pile of papers, then hurries out of the ward. Evita. Coincidence? Or not? Evita seems to be everywhere with the happenings of this game. Oh geez, well I don't know where I got myself into. I thought it was just gonna be a short little cutscene for this portion of the game, but I guess not. Maybe the game was above this, and these are the actual cutscenes that we unlocked. The next day. Don't walk for too long and don't push yourself. If you feel unwell, come back right away. Got it, thanks. The commander leaves the ward under the doctor's watchful gaze and steps outside the medical camp. Tents have been set up around the station to house the staff and their families. Over time, the area has grown into a rough settlement, sheltering not only workers but many homeless people like Susan. Excuse me, could you tell me how to get to the pond? Oh, random woman gets a sprite, but not the doctor. The pond? The commander stops a woman carrying a tray stacked neatly with medical supplies. She's heading toward the medical outpost. She also looks like she could be an ad hoc nurse. There's a pond to the north, but unless it's important, I'd stay away. Someone drowned there recently. Someone drowned? You must be new here. Early last week, someone found Dr. Lorenz from the medical camp drowned in that pond. That's tragic. Tragic? The woman raises an eyebrow scornfully. She leans in and lowers her voice. Is it? I guess it's not that tragic. Good riddance if you ask me. He might look like a kind-hearted doctor, but he was actually a selfish, greedy man. Oh, what do you do? The commander tries to press for more, but the woman shakes her head, steps back, and turns to leave. I'm guessing the commander is here to investigate the Lorenz person. No one believes it. No one wants to believe it. If you insist on going, head out to the north exit. Then turn right when you see a pine tree split by lightning. Ooh. Very specific. And now we're back to the familiar, the background. There's a small pond surrounded by trees. No one else is in sight. Plonk. The commander tosses a rock into the water to test the depth. The water by the shore isn't deep enough to drown an adult. Sure, drunken disorientation is possible. They glance back toward the medical outpost. Lorenz was supposedly walking home alone after drinking, but if the info I gathered is right, he shouldn't even pass by this pond on the way. A branch snaps in the woods behind them. Someone is here. Who's there? A middle-aged man, caught spying, reluctantly steps out from behind a tree. Hey, what are you doing skulking around? I've been watching you. The man picks up a dead branch and grips it like a weapon. He waves at the commander, hollering loudly. The commander doesn't respond. They step forward. The man freezes, then swings the branch toward the commander's head. Ah! He doesn't see what happens. All he feels is a sharp pain in his right arm. The stick slips from his hand. His world spins, and by the time he realizes it, he's pinned to the ground, arms locked behind him. Ow, 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 easy, take it easy. Talk. Why were you tailing me? Let go, just a little. I saw you asking around about Lorenz, and when you came here sneaking around... Okay, I'll talk. You're investigating Lorenz's death, right? I have a lead. Lorenz was murdered. Yeah, we can kind of guess that. By whom? Evita. It was Evita. Dang, Evita, you are doing some shady stuff around here. Now released, the man sits across the commander by Blake's side. Evita? Which Evita? A doctor. She's the one who built the medical camp. Got the people, supplies, funding. It's all her doing. She hardly comes here. Lorenz handled most of the operations, treatments, and purchases. Purchases? Yeah, you know how procurement works. People skim a little off the top. Nothing serious, right? The commander toys with a stick that the man had wielded as a weapon, tapping it in their palm without commenting. Anyway, Evita came not long ago and found out. They had a huge falling out. Soon after that, Lorenz said he was going to go back to Morelos, and then he was found in the pond. Drowned? The water's barely knee deep. No way he just drowned. So I'm sure he was killed. And the only one with real beef with him was Evita. Okay, so this is circumstantial. And how do you know this? Did you see it happen? Well, no. But who else would have done it? Everyone knew Lorenz was skimming, but no one cared. Didn't want to ruin someone else's cut. But Evita wasn't like that. Lorenz was stealing her money. Word is she's planning to donate another batch of equipment soon. Ask around the camp. 2 weeks ago when Evita was here, they got into a shouting match. Loud enough for everyone to hear. I'll confirm it myself. But how do you know all this? The commander slams a stick in the soft earth, burying it half a meter deep. I'll talk. Please don't hit me. Lorenz needed help with the skim. I helped a little. Just a bit. He got the lion's share. That's all I know, I swear. Look. Go, and keep your mouth shut. The man scrambles to his feet, bowing and scraping with a sheepish grin. He doesn't even bother picking up the shoe he lost earlier. He just turns and bolts. Evita, 2 weeks ago, huh? Okay, so are these like side stories? No, these are like Evita side stories. What's this thing? Oh, it's furniture. You know what? Since we already started this line, we may as well keep going. Let's see what else is Evita's doing over here. Why aren't they back yet? It's already evening when the commander returns to the ward and sees Susan standing by the empty bed, clearly annoyed. Where'd you go? It's dangerous to wander off alone in your condition. What if you pass out again somewhere by the road? I actually feel much better now. No, I promise I'll stay here and complete the 3-day observation. Seeing Susan put her hands on her hips again, the commander quickly changes their tone. By the way, you said you and your sister were saved by Evita. Does she come visit you? Of course, but Dr. Evita's very busy. She only comes by every few months. Last time was 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks? That is quite a while. It's not. Dr. Evita has many important things to do. When she doesn't visit us, she's probably out there helping others. Well, you know, sending people out on missions, because that's what she does. We don't mind at all. Besides, every time she visits, she brings us gifts. Susan pulls out a small booklet from her pocket. The green cover reads, Home-Based Medical Care. See? She brought me this last time, plus a reading book for my sister. Home-based medical care. Are you planning to become a doctor too? Of course, I want to be just like Dr. Evita. You have no idea what a good person she is. I don't know, she's kind of sus. It's a rundown warehouse. The glass in the windows has long since shattered, and the wind whistles coldly through the cracks. In a corner lie some filthy cardboard boxes. 2 young girls squat there, tearing the cardboard into small pieces. I'm guessing this is for fire. Feeling warmer now? Stuff the cardboard under your clothes. It helps block the wind. Oh! Not the angle I thought was gonna go. That was for burning. Tess. Sis, I'm hungry. Let's light a fire and sleep early. When we wake up, it'll be tomorrow and we can eat something then. Susan stows a dry piece of Susan stows a piece of dry bread away behind her and helps her sister arrange the bedding. Just a piled cardboard top with a rough burlap sack. Hey Blue Philly, welcome. We're checking out the Vita side stories before we continue with the story. I thought there was like the mini game here, but I guess I already did the mini game. And this is the stories that I unlocked, so we're going through that right now. But we still have bread. That's for tomorrow, Tess. It's too cold outside. There aren't many people on the road. We have to make it last. With frostbitten hands, she strokes her sister's head. One head. Not two heads. One head. Just as Susan turns to light the fire, the door opens. And there's Evita. My car broke down. May I stay here for the night? Oh, there's the flashback. Can we really live here? Of course, this place is going to be a medical outpost soon. Lots of people will come. A medical outpost? With a little girl on each side holding her hands, Evita walks through the half-constructed medical outpost. Tents and modular container rooms are being set up. Workers unload crates of medical and daily supplies from trucks. There you are, Dr. Evita. We're making good progress. Some of the consultation rooms are already usable. Staff are gradually arriving too. In less than a week, we'll be able to start treating patients from the area. Great work, everyone. Where's the consultation room? After sterilizing the tweezers, Evita gently takes Susan's hand. The frostbitten skin has fused with the torn fabric of her worn gloves. Ooh, that's kind of bad. Don't be afraid. I'm not. She says this, but as the sharp tip of the tweezers draw near, Susan's left hand clenches hard on her thigh, trying to divert the pain. Big sis. Her younger sister's voice wavers as she fights back a sob. A thought occurs to Evita. She puts the tweezers down and rummages through a messy supply box, pulling out a bag of 5% glucose solution. She carefully cuts a hole, snips a tube, and inserts it into the bag. Then she hands the improvised sugar drink to Susan. I don't know if you'd want to drink those things directly. I mean, the glucose IV is definitely nutrition for the body, but I can't say it tastes any good at all. Drink it. I don't have candy, but I have this. Susan, Tess, it's been over a month. Are you getting used to things here? We are. Thank you for taking care of us. Well, since Evita left you in my care, I have to do my best. When will Dr. Evita come back? Soon, I think. She said she'd be bringing a colleague from the hospital. Someone named Lorenz. He'll be in charge here from now on. So we won't see her anymore? Well, I'm not sure about that. What are y'all talking about? Evita! Tess runs over and hugs Evita's leg as she steps down from a jeep. Tess, mind your manners. Hello, Dr. Evita. Dr. Lorenz is already in the consultation room. Please head over when you can. Alright. Evita crouches to eye level with Tess, who barely reaches her thigh. She tidies the girl's hair, then pulls Susan close and fishes out a shiny object from her pocket. Look, what's this? I don't know, I never seen it. Evita slowly curls her hand into a fist. A pink candy wrapped in cellophane slides down and falls to the ground, catching the sunlight with a dazzling glint. Sis. Oh, it's candy. It's sweet. Just peel off the wrapper and you can eat it. I brought a lot this time. Evita pulls out the candies in her pocket and stuffs them into the girl's hands. Beep beep. Oh. The jeep behind them honks. Evita stands up. Be good here and listen to the grown-ups. When will you come back? Tess? Susan pulls her sister off Evita's leg. Little Tess pouts in protest. I don't know. Maybe in a few weeks, maybe a few months, maybe never. Okay, she's at least honest with the girls. Okay. Let's see. Beep. The Jeep honks again. The driver's face is obscured by the tinted window. Don't wait for me. Evita walks to the passenger seat, opens the door, and is just about to get in. Dr. Evita! Oh, she's actually... Oh, the crying sprite. I want to become a doctor like you. Just like you. From a distance, Susan shouts loudly. Evita's face stiffens, but her eyes betray a hint of a smile. All right, I understand. The Jeep drives off, taking Evita with it. Just before the door closes, Susan glimpses the driver. Okay, that's actually what it says. A man with a covered face, in camouflage gear and a helmet. His exposed right hand is covered in burn scars. He looks just like many of the silent, hurried people she's seen before in the Dark Zone. Okay. Oh, this continues. Anyway, I've applied to become an intern at a hospital in Marlowe's. If everything goes well, I'll become a doctor too. You seem to be a little bit too young to be an intern. Is this gonna be okay? Is this actually gonna be okay? Big sis. A blonde girl shorter than Susan walks in, holding a crudely stitched doll. The doctor asked me to check if you finished yesterday's paperwork. Tell him it's all done. Is this your sister? Hello, my name is Tess. Do you want to be a doctor too? I'm not sure yet, but I want to stay with my sister. If she wants to be a doctor, then I'll go too. Alright, run along now. Tess hugs the doll and skips out. Susan stays behind the commander's bed, flipping through the last 2 days of medical records. Aside from some glucose, there hasn't been much treatment. Are you sure you don't know what caused you to faint? I really don't. Honestly, I don't think I need to be lying here anymore. No way. If only Dr. Lorenz were still here, he would definitely be able to figure out what's wrong with you. What about the other doctor? Speaking of Dr. Lorenz, I heard he and Dr. Evita didn't get along? How did you know that? Susan blurts out instinctively, then quickly covers her mouth, realizing she said too much. So it's true? Aren't they colleagues? What's the conflict? I don't really know either. I mean, they didn't have many chances to meet. I heard they had an argument about 2 weeks ago. How do you know all this? Well, it's true. I went to deliver something to Dr. Lorenz's place that day. I heard 2 people arguing inside. One of them did sound like Dr. Evita. You didn't see her? No, I didn't go in. Dr. Evita didn't notify anyone before her visit that time, and she left quickly. I didn't see her, just heard from others that she'd been here. Do you know why they were arguing? Don't tell me it was a lover's spat. Of course not. Susan slaps the commander's bed in anger, her lips pouting again. I heard something about documents and evidence. Definitely not anything that silly. Alright, that was my bad. I apologize. You just lie there quietly. I have lots of other patients to take care of. I'll come back later. Susan picks up the tray of nursing supplies and storms out, nearly bumping into the doctor entering for rounds. What's with her? Nothing. Probably just a bit overwhelmed by all the work. Oh, by the way, how do I get to Dr. Lawrence's residence? Okay, we're still going over here. This is the actual story. What's this one? New Blade Chronicles 2. Okay, so that's the other mini game. Let's go ahead and finish this one though. Night falls. The commander quietly slips into Lawrence's residence. Out of respect, the room has been left untouched since Lawrence's death, awaiting hospital staff to come and sort through the deceased belongings. What a mess. Carefully navigating through the cluttered room filled with documents and miscellaneous items, the commander searches for anything that might serve as a clue. Medical records, medical textbooks, procurement orders. He really didn't hold back. Wait, something's off. Holding a stack of procurement orders, the commander quickly flips through the listed figures. 3.4 million, 5.7 million, 2.15 million. Even accounting for embezzlement, why would Vita have invested so much money here? Is being a contractor that profitable? Recalling their last meeting with Vita and Mariolos, the commander suddenly feels they should have haggled harder. Well, maybe that's a secret I shouldn't be poking my nose into. They place the procurement orders back on the desk and pick up the picture frame lying next to them. It's her. Click. A faint sound comes from the direction of the bedroom. The commander shows no reaction, pretending not to have heard, and instead restores the desk to its original state before continuing to search through its drawers, inching closer to the bedroom. I hear a swish. As they step 1 foot across the doorway, a gust of wind rushes toward the back of their head. An ambush. Prepared for the attack, the commander shifts sideways, causing the assailant's weapon to miss. They retaliate with a sweeping kick, sending the attacker crashing to the ground. Ah, her. It's the woman who had given them directions earlier that day. As she struggles to get up, the commander swiftly kicks the knife from her hand and ties up her hands with an IV tube that they brought from the ward. Who are you? You killed Dr. Lorenz, didn't you? How do you know? I guessed. Don't ask so many questions. I'm not here to avenge you. There's a photo of you two together on the desk. Intimate. So, what's going on? Why should I tell you anything? The commander pulls a small tape recorder from their pocket. Its reel slowly churning. I've already recorded your confession. You just admitted to murder yourself. You vile prick. I need some way to protect myself. Turn it off first. Fine. Once the commander switches off the recorder, the woman slumps against a doorframe with a sigh. It's true. Lorenz and I were lovers. Why did you kill him? I assume you already know he was skimming off the top of the procurement funds? Seeing the commander nod, she raises her bound hands. A shiny gold ring gleams on her left middle finger. The middle finger? Life was pretty good with him, but 2 weeks ago he suddenly said he wanted to leave the medical outpost. I asked to go with him, but he refused. If he left, where would the money come from? 2 weeks ago, again. So you killed him over that? That wasn't the plan. His sudden decision to leave raised some red flags. You know how profitable this place was for him. Something must have made him abandon all that. So I pretended to see him off, got him drunk, and tried to get the truth out. What did he say? He got in hold of a secret document. He was using it to blackmail someone into smuggling out of Komono. A document? What kind of document? I don't know, it had something to do with someone's identity. He was too drunk and kept rambling on about fakes, covert, operative. We were walking near the pond. I asked again if he would take me with him. He cursed me instead. I just snapped. He brought it on himself. Where's that document now? I came here today to look for it. No idea why the place was already ransacked. I couldn't find it. What does it look like? It's in a red envelope with some wine stain. He spilled red wine on it by accident. Oh wait, isn't that the thing that Susan had? Wait, but why would Susan have it? Unless she doesn't actually know what that was about. Yep. Got some things. Be back before it's time to change your bandages. Right. This flashback right here. Susan has it for some reason. Huh. Interesting. Just go. Let's pretend you never saw me tonight. The commander unties the IV tube from the woman's wrist. She scrambles to her feet and stumbles toward the door. Also, forget about the envelope, for your own good. The commander quietly opens the door. The ward is pitch black. No lights are on. They feel their way to the bedside, only to see a shadow sitting there. You snuck out again! Susan is sitting on the commander's bed, her legs swinging off the edge. Shh, quiet. Let's talk outside. Worried about waking the other patients, the commander follows Susan outside the clinic. So, I was thinking, I really feel fine now. Maybe we should give my bed to someone else? That's what I came to tell you. The doctor says you're clear to be discharged tomorrow. Wonderful. By the way, when I first got here, I saw you carrying a bunch of documents. What were those? Just old records from the archives. They've been destroyed. Destroyed? Yeah, mostly backup medical files, duplicates. I remember you dropped a red envelope back then. Why are you asking? The commander's question puts Susan on alert. She tilts her head and looks up at them, puzzled. I just remembered it might have been mine. Huh? But I already burned it. Did you open it? What was inside? No, I didn't. Was it something important? I didn't mess anything up, did I? I don't know, just as planned? No, nothing important. Just a letter from a friend. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I should have checked before burning it. Susan stamps her foot in frustration. The commander gently pats her head in reassurance. It's not your fault. I just woken up. My mind was foggy. I forgot about the letter myself. Don't pat my head. I'm a grown-up now. Well, she is doing quite a bit for her age. Oh? Remember I told you I applied for a medical internship in Marilos? I just got the news. It's been approved. I'm allowed to bring my sister too. Must be a Vita. Must be a Vita. Congratulations! Looks like your wish is coming true. Thanks, I'm so excited. I'll be heading out next month. I finally have a chance to become the person I want to be. I just don't know if I'll get to see Dr. Evita at the hospital. You'll see her. Yeah, I will. I've even prepared a gift for her. Susan pulls out a string of colorful, glimmering beads from her pocket. Don't they look like candy? Kind of. I strung them myself. Took me ages to collect enough pretty ones. Under the lights, she excitedly shows the commander the fruits of her labor and explains the story behind each bead, utterly oblivious to the commander's distracted silence. Anyway, I'll make sure to hand it over. I'll hand it to Dr. Evita myself. It's getting late, I won't keep you. I'll visit again tomorrow. Carefully packing the beads into a small cloth pouch, Susan tucks it away and waves goodbye, running off down the footpath. Hey. She stops and turns back. The flickering street lamp overhead casts a wavering shadow across her face. Don't mention that envelope to anyone. I feel embarrassed about the silly mix-up. Okay, no problem. Not even to Evita. Susan waves to show she understands. The commander watches her run off in the night until she's completely out of sight. At night, the pond is even quieter than it was during the day. The commander arrives at a clearing, carefully ensuring there's no place for anyone to hide nearby. Hello? Let's see. Oh crap, forget this. How did it go? Ah, Evita herself sends the commander. Of course she would. She's like go-to missions person. It's all confirmed. Dr. Lorenz was indeed murdered. He had been using his procurement privileges here to make money for himself, and his mistress took a decent cut of that too. Not long ago, he announced that he was leaving, but didn't plan to take her with him. Out of resentment, she got him drunk and pushed him into the pond. Is that all? If I remember correctly, my job was to investigate the cause of the death. Beyond that, I didn't dig further. Did Lorenz leave behind anything? As far as I know, all of his belongings are still in his home, waiting for your team to come sort them. Wait, I think I missed something here. Anything else? What do you mean? Never mind. You did well. You'll receive the promised payment. Thanks. One more thing. I heard there was a recent raid on the clinic. A lot of supplies were stolen. I'm sending you the coordinates of the raiders' hideout. I hope you can go check in on them tomorrow. No problem. My pleasure. I'm guessing that's what part 2 is about. Unless we do it right here. The next day. After 2 days of bed rest, the commander finally gets to stretch their limbs again. Carrying the spoils recovered from the raiders' hideout, they return to the town. Or he already did it. With this, I should be able to repay everyone for their help these past few days. Hurry, the fire's getting worse! Someone rushes past the commander, hauling a bucket of water. Let me guess. The girls burn in the fire and no kid. All the kids are dying in this collab story. The commander immediately follows the men. They're headed straight for the medical outpost. Holy crap, that's a huge fire. What happened? Turning the corner, the commander sees thick black smoke billowing from the clinic's windows. The man with the bucket dashes inside. There's still people in there! The commander strips off their coat, soaks it in a bucket of water nearby, throws it over their head, and rushes into the building. The fire originated in the archives. The commander kicks open the jammed door. Someone lies motionless on the floor. Shelves have been knocked over, paper scattered everywhere, some already reduced to ash. It's the same woman from last night. Without hesitation, the commander scoops up the unconscious woman and bolts for the exit. Someone tried to kill her. Is anyone still inside? No, everyone's been rescued. Susan? Tess? What about the two girls? What? The commander turns to rush back inside, but is restrained by those around them. The fire's too intense. Do you have a death wish? Let go of me. They didn't even open it. Don't scare me. A tiny hand tugs the commander's coat. It's Tess and Susan, both with tear-streaked faces. Oh, okay. They're safe. The fire was so big, I was scared. The girls throw themselves at the commander from both sides. They can feel their small bodies trembling as they tighten their arms around them. There. Don't be afraid. It's okay now. It's over. We didn't go to the clinic today. What happened? Around them, people scramble to extinguish the remaining flames. A doctor continues CPR on the woman for over 10 minutes before finally shaking his head in exhaustion and closing her eyes. Oh, she died from the smoke? Handing the girls over to a nearby nurse, the commander walks over and checks the woman's nostrils. No soot. Cause of the fire was identified. Chemicals spilled in the dispensary. When two compounds mixed, they ignited and set the curtains ablaze. It then spread to the archives. Did anyone come here today? No. Not even Evita? Evita? No, she's been busy over in Marilos arranging a donation of new equipment for us. Fire safety systems, in fact. If only they arrive a little sooner. The doctor trails off, unable to finish the sentence. Big sis, it's not... Hush, we promised. Susan interrupts her little sister's soft protest. Her right hand subconsciously reaches into her pocket, but the pouch containing the chain of beads is now empty. It was an accident. An accident, you say? Hold on, wasn't there one more patient there? Here. The new one from a few days ago. Alright, where's he got? I remember him. His right arm was covered in burn scars. Wait, that was the driver. Take good care of yourselves, you two. The commander passed the two girls' heads one last time and turns to leave. Where are you going? Now that you ask me, I don't really know either. The open flames of the medical outpost have finally been extinguished. No one is crying, and no one expresses sorrow over the losses. Everyone just goes about their tasks, salvaging what can be saved, tending to the injured, as if nothing out of the ordinary had happened. After all, they've all grown used to it, used to sudden, irreversible partings. The commander waves her hand in farewell. But I know this for certain, such accidents must stop happening in Komoda. Okay, we're not gonna do this part 2 yet. I want to continue the story. Make sure that's finished first, and then maybe go back, because this took a little while, not because of the story itself, but because I did the hard mode battles, and going through those hard mode battles did take a little while. So I'm assuming progress 4. There's gonna be like there's going to be a few more of these side stories here. But anyway, last time we found out Beluga was actually, I don't know, I guess actually helping us from the beginning, just signing with DOS temporarily. And then we got Beluga for real in the mail. And now she's leveled up and in the team, so yay. But I think right now Kuro and the commander, and I think her name is Mittel, T90, are going off with their box, which is supposedly one of many boxes, but supposedly the real box, to their destination. And there's been several other groups that have been contracted to deliver several identical boxes. Kind of, I think it's like it kind of feels like a contest of sorts. Mysterious client sending people off with mysterious boxes to a mysterious location, and then we still don't know what's in it. There were holes in the box, breathing holes in the box, so we can assume there's a person or of something in there. We just haven't opened the box to find out. None of our business. I don't even know we can open the box. But yeah, no, we don't know who's in the box yet, G&G. I just finished a set of side stories that had nothing to do about the box, but we are getting back on the road with the car that Beluga gave us from last time, and we have our box back. So that's where we are. That's where we're at right now. The trio get back in the car with the box and head toward the Northridge Hotel. Kuro climbs from the back seat into the front passenger seat. She unfolds a massive map and studies the route. This is truly a treasure we got from DOS. It's the most detailed map of the Dark Zone I've ever seen. We're here right now, and the Northridge Hotel is northeast of us. To get there, we'll have to pass through the mines. Now, let's hope the boss there isn't interested in this box. Don't count on it. Is there any route that avoids the large factions' territories? We can go the long way. We still have 13 hours. The mines of the farm. Take your pick. Not thrilled about either of those graveyards. Look on the bright side. We might make it through without trouble. I know a way, but we can't take the car, and it's not an easy climb. Where is it? It has to be better than the other two options. Check the gear in the back, see if we have any climbing equipment. There's a path on the south face of the mountain. If we start from there, we can climb up and go over. This is from the flashback. That mountain. 4 years ago, on the south cliff on the mountain. Over here, there's a foothold. The commander and Hecate scale the sheer cliffside with their bare hands. The strong night wind makes the climb all the more treacherous. To avoid alerting enemies, they've dimmed their headlamps to the lowest setting. Every step and grip is executed with painstaking care. Didn't think they'd only send the two of us this way. If we run into hostiles, it's going to be a problem. Did you piss off your superiors or something? I guess it was a combination of you two. I haven't asked yet. What's your name? You don't need to know, but we have the Hecate right here. If something happens, I should at least know what to call you. There's no one else here. Obviously, I'll know you're talking to me. Don't slow me down. Hecate doesn't engage further. With swift practice movement, she uses the natural protrusions of the rock to overtake the commander. Careful. Now I understand why your superiors don't like you. The commander looks up and aims her headlamp at a small patch of rock, inspecting it carefully. When I was scouting the terrain in daylight, I noticed this area had far less vegetation than the rest. It looked like it had been cleared by hand. It made me suspect there might be a climbable route. How'd you spot that? Hecate stops. Hanging by her left hand from a jutting rock, she pulls something from her pocket with her right. How do you say this? Baton? A baton? For securing ropes? Found it below. She tucks it away again and continues her climb. The commander searches the surrounding walls, but finds nothing. So there is a path up, all right. We're already at least 15 meters off the ground, and haven't found any other batons. If there were more, this climb would be a lot easier. Ah! The commander slips, their foot skidding off the rock. They catch themselves with their right hand, now dangling off the cliff. And this is why I don't take up rock climbing. Useless. Even as Hikari mutters the insult, she descends 2 meters without hesitation and returns to the commander's side. How nice of her. Still holding on? I'm fine. The commander finds another foothold and steadies themselves, then pulls 2 thin steel plates from their calf and drops them. Too cumbersome to keep carrying. What are those? Kimono Rules of Engagement, Article 11, Section 3. When aiming to take targets alive, prioritize disabling shots to the legs to impair mobility. I got that right, didn't I? It's from your military handbook. Yes. Sundra, except she actually hates us. I wouldn't call that tsundere then, she just hates us. They both understand the delicate relationship between the foreign forces and Kimono's local task units. Neither chooses to comment further, and the climb continues in silence. Look. The commander stops and pulls out a small flashlight, directing the beam at a section of rock nearby. A baton is driven deep into the cliff face. We were right. With that baton found, they quickly locate a second and third along the path. Attaching their climbing rope with carabiners, I never know how to actually say this word. Carabiners? They begin securing their ascent. With the added safety and support, they move faster and are soon halfway up the mountain. The wind grows stronger the higher they go. For safety, they have to slow their pace. Weren't we using the same rope? With wind this strong, we'd be able to help each other if something happens. If I'm not mistaken, we're still on the same side. I can handle myself, but it'd be safer. A rope is a climber's second life. I'm not putting mine in someone else's hand. On the battlefield, you need to trust your teammates. Only the weak need to huddle together. Seeing that Hikari isn't budging on this, the commander drops the subject. In no time, they ascend another dozen meters. Suddenly, Hikari turns off her headlamp. Oh, spotted. The commander doesn't know why, but they quickly do the same and grow still. From above, a rappel rope drops down. Ah, I found someone. Knock them off and then let them fall to the ground. Bring the hostage up. We're pulling out. Not going down the south, they said. You discovered this path back then? It is now dawn. Only 12 hours remain until the deadline set by the client, and it's going to be a 2-hour climb, or more. The commander, Kuro, and Middle struggle up the steep southern face of the mountain. I didn't think it'd still be here after all these years. Well, it is rock. It's not gonna wear out that easily. Then Hikari must know about it too, right? What if she's lying in ambush? It's possible, but it's still better than walking straight into the mines and risking a direct confrontation. At least this route is so rough that even if Hikari is waiting, she can't bring many people with her. Still risky as hell. I really don't want to run into that woman again. Let's hope Beluga's plan worked and Hikari isn't chasing us anymore. The three of them are tied together securely by a single climbing rope, with the commander leading the way. and Kuro and Middle following behind. The box had been left at the base of the mountain, tied to the rope and secured to the commander's harness. That is a lot of weight to carry. There's a small ledge ahead. We'll climb there first and pull the box up from there. How far is it? I'm getting tired. Middle calls from the back. To lighten her load, she had even abandoned the freshly restocked backpack at the foot of the mountain. Almost there. The commander reaches the edge of the platform, braces both hands on the rock, and pulls himself up. On the ledge, Hecate and 4 black gold operatives are already waiting. Just in time. You're slower than I expected. 5 guns are pointed at them, but at this position, they have no choice but to climb up. Don't shoot. We can talk this through. The 3 stand at the edge of the cliff, face to face with the operatives of Black Gold Universal. Long time no see. Indeed. I thought you hadn't recognized me. I don't want to admit it, but those steel plates behind your cows actually came in handy. So that's what gave me away. You haven't changed much either. Enough catching up. Same deal as before. Hand over the box and we'll let you go. We don't have the box. Our fight with Dawes at Bridge 794 caused quite a commotion. Black Gold must have caught wind of it. Dawes took a box. But the one I'm after is yours. As you can see, we're standing here. The 3 of us. No box. We lost it. We're just trying to lay low now in case the client comes after us. Then toss the rope clip to your harness. The rope in question is connected to the box at the base of the mountain. Yeah, about that one. Pull it up. Kuro and Middle glance at the commander. Hecate fires a warning shot into the air. Pull it up. The commander gives a slight nod. Middle and Kuro also grab the rope and start pulling together. The commander isn't using all their strength. They're stalling, buying time. I have a question. Black Gold is chasing more than just this box, right? Then why would the leader of that biz squad personally come after us? I don't know. The pose is fine to me, but I can see how it can be a little bit distracting. At least compared to some of the girls that we typically have, she is somewhat properly clothed, minus her midriff. Like, I feel like as a proper operative, you should have your midriff, you know, protected somehow. But at least she's, you know, at least somewhat properly attired. I'm just curious. Your client leaked the false trail, told everyone the real box was with you. The leak was too convenient. Most people now think your box is a decoy planted on purpose. But I don't buy it. I think your client is sneakier than that. I think you didn't lose it. You didn't lose it. Honestly, I don't even know if this box is the real one. But you're right about the second part. The box is only a few meters below the ledge. The 3 slow down, exchanging glances and silently asking each other what to do. Use the box as a weapon. I'm pretty sure anyone who's inside the box isn't gonna mind the rough handling for a little bit. Hurry it up! Started by the Black Gold operatives. Started or startled? I think it should actually be startled. Startled by the Black Gold operative's sudden shout, Middle stumbles backward and steps on the loose rock. She falls over and the rope slips from her hand. The box drops a few meters. Hold it! Hikari instinctively moves forward to grab the rope, but stops herself just in time. The commander and Kuro are yanked forward but manage to halt the box's fall. Middle scrambles up and grabs the rope again. Sorry. It's okay. Seeing that the box is once again secured, Hikari lets out an almost imperceptible sigh of relief. She gestures for the Black Gold operatives to stay put. Pull it up. No tricks. But the commander stops moving. What's the matter? Kuro and Middle halt as well. They whisper uncertainly. Trust me. What are you doing? Step back or I'll drop the box. The three of them are standing unarmed on the cliff edge, the box dangling in midair at least 50 meters above the ground. If we fall or even get injured, the box goes down with us. No one will catch it in time. I don't know what's inside this thing, but judging from your reaction just now, you really don't want it to fall. Step back. Yeah, step back or we'll drop it. Kuro. If you need someone to be a hype man or a parrot, Kuro's definitely good for that. Hikari glares at the commander. Then she signals, and the Black Gold team steps back 5 meters. The box is in your hands, but your lives are in mine. This stalemate won't last. Give it to me and I'll recommend you for Black Gold Universal. You know I invited you once 4 years ago. I remember, but my answer is still the same. The longer we stall, the worse it gets for you. We don't mind. You want to know your biggest weakness? Hikari doesn't respond. Her face remains impassive, but the commander knows she has no other option. You're scared of losing. Let's make a bet. If the three of us can break through your encirclement, we walk away with the box. If we fail, it's yours. Kuro opens her mouth, but Middle grabs her arm. Stall! I believe in us. You think I was gonna stop you? Hey, you lot. It's 5 against 3. Don't tell me you're scared. One of Hikari's men start to speak, but another cuts them off. Did you forget? Our first priority is to ensure the safety of the box. I accept. No stakes gambler. Oh, is this the end of the event? Was this actually the end of the event? Well, no, that can't be the end of the event. We're getting a Vita, not a trophy. Oh, it's the commander again. Oh, geez, it's gonna be another puzzle thing, isn't it? Well, it's another puzzle thing. It doesn't matter. There's a death stack there. I can't summon anyone. Man, I thought there were only 5 of them. There's more than 5 here. I need to get to the radar? The radar's all the way here. And she's right there. What am I supposed to do? Oh no, wait. I can summon someone on the other side. This map is a final story event? And I should have probably done this sooner? Wow. Okay, well, I mean, this was gonna be a short stream if that's the case, but there's still a few more little things. Did I have problems with the death stacks in the previous stage? I did. I had to get Shark Attack to help me. I'm guessing this is a node that I can actually use. You know what? I kind of want to use Beluga, put her through her paces. So I'm gonna do that right here. I guess I can I can summon 2. Okay, so if we're gonna summon 2, who do I use for number 2? I guess we can use these guys. But we also have the commander. But the commander is the one that has to get to the node. Everyone else here is just to help out clear everything else, so it's not a puzzle. Yeah. This is gonna be rough. Commanders automatically defeated if they are engaged in battle. Proceed with caution. I mean, they can't exactly win. What is this? What's this? There's a circle here. What is this? I haven't seen this circle before. Okay, well, I guess we clear the groups out first. Let's see. Where am I? We are here. Move. Extra AP. Oh, we get 3 extra AP for this? You know, I'm gonna have you go right there. I'm gonna pick this Goliath up. We're gonna wait here. These two are gonna attack us. That's kind of part of the plan. I don't think I have to worry about this one. But I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of them, just in case it would be a problem. Actually, if they're gonna be a problem. Alert. No, okay, so we probably don't even have to bother with them. Can we summon another group, just in case? Oh, we can. We can summon at least one more group. Let's get another AR team here. And I didn't check to see if I had G36C up. I may have to do that later. Anyway, don't want to use Beluga just yet, so can we get to this guy? Yes, we can. Where does this hole go to then? Wait, where does this hole go to? Whoop, 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 back. Okay, where does this go to? Mountain Pass. Oh, it gets pretty close. Okay, so if we can get rid of the death stacks, or at least get past the death stacks. That's a lot of death stacks. How's the commander supposed to get through this? I mean, I guess we could brute force it, but if we don't have to, we shouldn't. Okay, let's move. What does a bomb do again? Smoke screen. Enemy units that enter will not be able to exit a smoke screen. Okay, so we can use it to lure them and disable them, but there's still her to deal with. And there's a lot of little spaces here. Holy crap! She's gigantic! Holy crap! Beak just came in and killed everyone. But then again, that wasn't the death stack, so I shouldn't be too impressed. Okay, well. 9, I hope your group can handle the 2 that's coming to you. Okay, so the death stacks have a certain pattern. Yeah, that's not where the Molotov should have gone. That's my bad thing. Okay, let's see. What the heck is going on over here with the boss? I want to see first before we keep going. Recover a little bit of HP. Nice. Okay, ping the radar. Let's see, what is her formation here? Oh, it's just her solo. She's that strong apparently. And the death stacks are the same as before? They're a little bit different. They're quite a bit different from the other ones. I do not know if I want to mess with them. What is this? They're runners? Patrol. She summons? That's worse. Also, this guy didn't move. I'm kind of surprised. Wait, so where does this... Well, we might as well plow this guy over and see where this portal goes to.
今度はどんな化け物か。ごめん、痛かった。心の声出てる。自分のことを信じてあげて。
Yeah, I should have moved her up so that the Molotovs were a bit more effective. I can do that.
指揮官、今回の勝利は優秀と言える
You
のだろう
forget
か。
how the game is played. Oh, the running icon means they can move two nodes in one turn. Okay. All right. So where does this go to? Where does this thing go to? It goes over here, and then if we manage to get this side, we can pop. Where? Probably not here. Probably in one of these upper ones. I think this pops over up here. I don't know if that's any easier. But we gotta get down. We gotta get here first. So let's move over. Let's move everyone else, including the commander. Wait, didn't I send out someone else? No. Can I summon someone else? I can summon someone else. You know what? We may as well do it just because we can. I should... I wonder if I should make a impromptu second team. Okay, we're gonna not sequence break. What is this called? We're going to change this up a little bit. Where is... There's G36C. There's G36C, but who can I put in here? Oh wait, I don't have Sopo in any team? Okay, Sopo can be here. Agent. If I remember correctly, Agent is a little bit different from the regular one, from the regular 416. So I don't know how good she is. Sticky bombs, I don't think that's gonna be any good in this one. I got Sig 6, we got AK-15, but she's only 5 linked, 4 linked. She's only 4 linked. We have VHS somehow. Interesting name for a yeah, unmodded because I just haven't worked on it. Okay, AK-12 and AK-94. That's way too many ARs. So let's get rid of one of them. Actually, do I need like do I need an AoE here, or is single target good enough? I do need another tank though, or at least a handgun. So let's see, we will probably need... What does M1911 do? Rate of fire, accuracy. I need someone... AoE is needed. Okay, so I guess we can take out AN94. Let's put in Sopo. Never used K11, but I'm assuming K11 is probably not a terrible pick. But I guess if we wanted single damage, also let's put in AK-12, handguns. B4X Storm. Buff damage accuracy, I think this might be okay. Might even be able to add one more handgun here. How about Python? Buffs damage and crit rate, but I think we don't really need crit rate when we have the what do you call this? When we have grenades. Grenades don't do that. Yuzong adds scar and sign of production, you still didn't gotcha them. I didn't think about it. I'll be perfectly honest, I didn't think about it. But I'm gonna need damage buffs, so let's see who I got for that. Damage buffs and evasion. Okay, so Grizzly is in, and this is all I'm gonna have. Formation. You go there. She goes, I think, up here. Grizzly is in a weird spot. Let's be perfectly honest there. I think Soppo's in an okay spot. I feel like I should put Grizzly somewhere else. But she can't really go much anywhere else. Buffs AR damage and rate of fire. This is as good as gonna get, I feel. Yeah, this is as good as it's gonna get, unless I move. No, that's probably a bad idea. Swap Soppo and Grizzly? Ah, okay, yeah, that's probably better. Thank you. Okay, and what fairy should we give you? Do I have Shield Fairy? No Shield Fairy, but we have a Taunt Fairy. I think Taunt Fairy's gonna die right away, so probably shouldn't do that. Airstrike Fairy? Airstrike Fairy could probably also even just use Rocket Fairy? I don't know if Rocket Fairy is any good. I remember it not being that good. Let's see. What does this one do? Mortar Shell deals 1200 within a radius. Increased allied damage. Starts battle, 500 damage to all enemies. That's not going to do anything here. Yep, the meta really changed when I left. Did I not tell you this? Echelon damage and rate of fire does not stack. Increased allied damage. This is as good as I can get, probably. Probably put Warrior Fairy in here. Okay, and let me see if we can get you to mod 3. No, you're only 4x. Okay, I might have to use some cores. Oh no, we have a dummy link. Nice. Well, we had to use some cores still. Okay. Still better than nothing. It says I think it says we can. I think it says we can. Collected. Collection. Collected. How do we... Ah, I didn't even get her skill up to maximum. I don't even have any equipment on her. Whoops. I guess let's give her some equipment. That's the other thing. I haven't checked her equipment in such a long time. Just give you... Oh, wait. Not this one. Let me make sure everyone else has equipment. You are missing something here. Ah, you don't really need this though. You really don't need the exoskeleton, but we'll give one to you. She needs 100 affinity. Does she have 100 affinity? She should have 100 affinity right here. Yeah, she has 100 affinity. Let's see, what do we have here? Hollow point, rate of fire, echelon access. We don't need PEQs, but you do have your unique, so we'll give that to you. This one, I guess the next best thing we can do is just give you the suppressor. So we'll give you a suppressor. Then she has her unique equipment. Okay, and I don't think there's a shortcut from here to increase her mod stuff, so we will go this way. Repair. Let's see, what was it? Research? Okay, where is she? Man, hoarding all those mats from a long time ago really does help. Okay, let's level you up. Where is she? Where'd she go? She's down here. No, she's up here somewhere. No, she's... Where did she go? Where did she go? Guess I'm gonna have to back. Can I? No. P4X Storm mod. I believe it. She was pretty broken before too. Is she 5-link? She is also 5-link. I might be able to do that here also. Okay, combat report. And then we can't mod from here. But let's get G36C upgraded first and then P4X Storm. Okay. I think there was a shortcut to get back here. But I forgot how to do it. Okay, mod 3 incoming. How does she change? More midriff. She gets more midriff. I see. Alright, where's P4X Storm? Oh wait, Ribby also gets a mod 3? Interesting. I'm running out of mats. Ah, no. I guess they don't show up down here. Yeah, they don't show up down here. Too bad we don't have enough time to level up any of their mod 3 skills, but it's gonna have to do. How else would you dodge all that shrapnel heading for your belly? She does. I don't think she's, if I remember correctly, she's not really a dodger. I think she's more of a blocker. Like she literally has a shield, I think. A pretty much impenetrable shield. Start a battle, sacrifice 50 HP to gain refuge. While refuge is in effect, this unit does not lose dummy links. Duration of refuge is determined by number of AR and SMG units in the battlefield. Each AR and SMG, including self, increases the duration by 2 seconds. After victorious battle, the battle map shortens the duration by 20%, stacking up to 3 times. Let's see, do I even have mats? We have mats. Okay. Refuge buff duration per each target. Okay, so this just increases the length. This just increases the length. I think that would be okay. Let's go ahead and grab it. Alright, so P4X Storm. Wait, do they also get unique equipment as they level up? Oh, I guess she already equipped it. Ah, she already has this thing, so she doesn't need the exoskeleton anymore. But this does need to be calibrated. That does have to be calibrated. Oh, I'm running out of combat reports. There's only so much an old account can hoard before you start losing stuff. Wait, what? Ah, crap! I can't get it to mod 3 because I'm short of this. Wait, where do we get it? Neurocloud corridor. I don't think I don't think I can farm enough for that. I don't think I can farm enough for that. Combat sim, Neurocloud corridor. This does not really get you much. Cafe. Does cafe give that much? How much does this give? How much does this give? Sweep consumption. We have sweep items? Oh yeah, I guess we do have sweep items. Then this is the thing that you farm. Let's do a smart sweep. 180. Yeah, that's not gonna be enough. Even if I use all of this. Really, you shouldn't be using this unless there's like a double rate up, but that's, we don't have a double rate up right now. Let me see. Where is cafe? The UI's changed so much since I last played this thing. It used to be a lot easier to look at. No. I want to check something here. Where do we go? Mod 2 should be enough. Yeah, I think if I remember correctly, Mod 3 is usually just extra stats and a CG overhaul. Memory fragments. I'm gonna have to do skip story. Sorry. I'm gonna do skip story to get the memory frags. We're not here for story right now. At least not this story. IDW Mod 3. Did I get IDW to Mod 3? I don't remember. I may have. Did I? Where is IDW? I did get her to Mod 3. I have... Did I actually get her to Mod 3? If I did, she should have 4 things. I did! It's one of the things I did a long time ago. Because she finally got a proper upgrade. I guess I also upgraded Makarov. I actually have a lot of I have a lot of these here. But I don't know how many memory fragments left we need. I think if I get through Makarovs, we might have enough. If not, I can probably farm a few more. This is definitely... My backlog is a little bit embarrassing, I'm not gonna lie. Should just retire and run a cafe. I mean, this is Springfield's cafe. This is Springfield's cafe before she opened the cafe in Girls Frontline 2. I think that was the last bit. Okay, let me see. Do I have enough to get her to Mod 3 yet? I need 300 more. Okay. I should be able to scrap 300 more from someone. Okay, who do we scrap 300 from? Oh, 416, of course. I already got her to Mod 3. Commander needs a peaceful coffee environment. Well, I hate to tell you, he didn't choose peace. He decided to live in the yellow zone, so I don't know what to say about that. But it's kind of nice seeing Springfield in her apron here, and she uses basically the same apron and almost the same sprite. I think she's a little bit squishier here with her apron compared to Girls Frontline 2. A lot of the girls here are squishier than their Girls Frontline 2 counterparts. Don't Mod 3 her doesn't have a special equipment set. But I want to see what she looks like. Isn't that enough? I want to see what she looks like. I can always farm this if I ever feel like it, which I don't. But if I really felt like it, I could always farm it. But she would be the last Mod 3 I do for probably ever. Okay, let's just go and do it. Okay, well, she went from somewhat okay outfit to... I don't know what to call this, stripper outfit? Wait, hold up. How did... What did the difference in looks look like? Because this is... So, what do you call this? I don't know what you call this. I don't know what you call this. Compare original, which is kind of okay. Seems like she has a lingerie underneath over there. If I remember correctly, she did have a little something along those lines in her background. That's why she wears kind of lacy stuff under here. But then it's like in full view here now. So it's like, what happened here? Rate of fire goes down, evasion goes up, and she has... Did I not upgrade these? No, not combat, not combat. Research. Equipment calibration. Did I? Okay, these are not calibrated. Good thing I have so many calibration tickets, it doesn't really matter. Okay, we good with that one. Oh crap, don't press back. Let's see. Clay's TAC 50. Suomi G36C. Let's calibrate this. Okay, and then change this out. I think before X-Storm had another one. I think maxing this out really doesn't really do anything. Man, the calibration RNG, it's at least a little bit better here. Because you don't need to use... Well, I guess you have the equivalent of money. There's no money currency in this game, but there is manpower, rations, ammo, and parts. But you can spam, you can like save up to 300,000 of each. You can go a little bit over by certain shenanigans, but the point is, there's no like money equivalent, I think. Wait. Can't I use something else here? Oh, right, we have parts. I don't have to select equipment, I can use parts, but I may as well use equipment because I have a bunch of crap. Where is... Nope. Say P4X Storm. Let's go ahead and use crap up. Wait, can I not choose... Oh, I think I saved some greens also because I didn't have a full set for everyone. I know people just like swap with everyone, but I like to give everyone their own equipment because switching them out is a freaking hassle. Honey Badger, oh, there's G36C. Okay, there we go. That is all the upgrades I can do. Now we resume battle. Resume battle. Sorry, it took a little while. Thanks for waiting. Thanks for waiting. Can I send someone else out? Let me double check. If I cannot, that's okay. Okay, no, I reached my deployment limit, but if someone has to pull out, they can come in. I did that for almost nothing, but you know what? I think someone's gonna have to pull out anyway. So, question. Where do we go? Where do we go? Oh, you guys were down here. You know what? Just go ahead and move over. Move. Okay, I kinda want to try a death stack, but at the same time, should I try a death stack? What do these guys do? So this one is garrison, so they're not going to move here. These guys are on patrol. They're on patrol in a very specific area, and I do not remember which way they went. This one is on alert. So I think for this guy, what we need to do is lure him out so that the other team can go the other way. So I think that's what I'll do. So we will get this guy, come back over here. No, stay there, stay there, stay there. And maybe we can lure both them over. And we'll have the commander move a little bit. Crap, I should have moved forward. Too slow! Yeah, I think this team's gonna have to pull out because of my mismanagement. Okay. And then commander goes up here. Move. Move, move, move. Select. Move up here. We still have 2 move points. So where do we go? We could try taking out a death stack, but we can also move these other 2. Let's move you up. Cannot move to this node. Wait, what's wrong with this node? Select. Move. Okay, I just didn't select. Go up here. I think that should be it for this turn. So we can't take this as a shortcut because this guy doesn't move, and unless you really want to go through that, you probably can't. But I think they're the same death stacks. They are the same death stacks. Okay. How do I exit? There. Yeah, let's just see where they go. Ah, they went down. Okay, move up, move up, move up. Oh crap. Nope. Back. Oh crap. Start over. That was terrible. There. Ah, crap. Yeah, 9's not gonna make it through. Oh crap! Forgot these death stacks can move twice. Retreat. Crap. Wait. Did I miss the window for the Jupiter? May have missed the window for the Jupiter. Wait. Ah, frick. I think we just withdraw. I think let's just withdraw. So this is why I take my other team out. Okay, where do we go from here? Forgot these guys can move twice in a turn. So they've covered my box over here. Not good. Alright, let's go and repair you. I think 9 hates me. Does 9 hate me? Let me see. Does 9 hate me right now? She has 190 affection. Oath date 215. Recall the memory of oath. I just want to know when 215 was. Because that seems like it was after Valentine's, but it also might mean 2015, which I don't think it existed at that point. Let's see. Let's get this team out. Move here. Okay, where do we go from here? There's too much information on here. How do I clear this out? Ah, here we go. Prioritize enemies, prioritize this. Okay, so semi-transparent, a little bit easier to see through. Is this guy gonna go back? Please tell me you're gonna go back. I guess we can always try taking the death stack out. Let's see. Can Beluga do it? Can Beluga do it? Maybe don't put her up front. Yeah, maybe don't put her up front. Manticore's up front. Don't know why I put her up front. They're kind of sort of doing it, but the Manticores are also taking a lot of damage. Holy crap. Okay, put this guy up front too. Back. No. Right here. Oh, one Manticore down. Wait, let me do that over here. I want to at least try to save a Manticore. Okay, up. Back, up. Okay, if Manticore starts getting too low, we move you back. Still taking way too much damage. Are they still locked on that one Manticore? I think they are. How the heck do you brute force this? Used Row as tank. Okay, well, she's going down. I think we restart battle just so we don't keep those deaths, and then we withdraw. All right, so that didn't work. That didn't work. I guess we just chill for now. I haven't used Row in a long time. I guess the key here is to actually just avoid the death stacks, but there's still the boss to deal with. If this gets too tough, I'm probably just gonna do it on easy, on normal mode, guys. I don't need to try hard this stage. I might just do normal mode. You can save target and try them out in combat simulation. I didn't think about that. That certainly is an option. Wait, is this supposed to be... Okay, you know what? Let's just try to move you. I just want to see if this is gonna work or not. Yes. Pop your shield! Pop your shield! Oh! They took someone out. They took someone out. But there's still a lot more. And G36C is... Oh, she's dying, she's dying, she's dying. She is actually... No, okay, shield. She got a shield. Oh, she is actually dying. There's still 3 more, and we bail. Bail. Oh wow, it's actually kind of sort of working. I just need to heal her. But if we can bust through the middle, then this might be a little bit easier. Okay, we are gonna have to pull you back out. You are gonna have to come back. Check damage. I keep forgetting to do that. I never check damage. Okay, let's have you heal up. Can you heal here? Oh wait, don't. Let's please try to conserve some movement. Can you heal here? No, you cannot. You can only heal in the proper helipad. Okay. Alright, we good to go there. I guess we can... no, you don't. We don't need to resupply you. You'll resupply yourself. Okay, so... I think what we should do is try to bust through the... Oh, crap. This guy's like doing his rounds. What if I retreat and put you on the other side so we can deal with it? How many moves would it take? Can I retreat you here? Let's retreat you here. Let's pull out a different team for AP purposes. Actually, no, we're gonna change you out. Sorry, 9, I'm gonna change you out to Ro because I forgot she existed. Where is Ro? Machine gun. Ro. Where are you? Ro. I know I have you here somewhere. Not machine gun, I'm sorry, SMG. Submachine gun. Where is she? She should be up here somewhere. Where is she? Was I winning? No. Oh, there she is. Oh, I put her in the tank. That explains that. Okay, let me see. What do you buff again? Damage, accuracy? I think I need crit damage here. We probably don't want Vector. Here. Let me see. HGs. Who do I have here? Where are my crit people? My crit people are not contender. Oh, by the way, say hello to PA15. Hello, PA15. Hello, horny one. I forgot this skin was a live 2D skin. Was it P22? It wasn't Makarov, was it? No. Actually, funny how PX4 has more than 200 evasion, so she can dodge this death stack. Really? Is that why she was able to dodge that? Python, damage buff, and crit. Right, her and 5-7, I think we're a pretty decent team together. So I think let's get rid of you, put you here, put you here. You need to go... Isn't a bad spot. Buffs AR damage. Guess you go down here? I guess this is okay, though I think technically speaking I want Thar to get the buffs here. Got G36 mod? Yeah, we managed to get G36 mod and I ran out of purple chips. I ran out of purple chips doing that. The many farming, the many hoardings from many moons ago could not save me from that. Also, let's change your fairy to do this. Who do we put as a fairy? Command fairy was the stat stick at the time. Not really a stat stick anymore now that I look at this. Do you have sniper fairy? I do. Who does sniper fairy go to? Sniper fairy also isn't leveled. Is that gonna be a problem? I think it's gonna be a problem. She's not leveled enough for this. How do we... What do we give you? I think we give you combat reports? We do. Wait, what? Is this the same combat reports? I think it might be. Okay, my combat reports are also almost gone. Well, there we go. But that doesn't really change... Oh no, it does change her skill a little bit. Okay, well, there she is. Well, this account is now drained as far as I'm concerned. Because it is an old account and I am no longer active on it. So, we get you here. Let's move you up. More combat reports from exploration. I could do that. I'm just lazy. Temporarily bricked, but yes, in a sense, it is bricked. Okay, let me. I want to use the. Actually, who do we use on the boss? Do we use the AR team on the boss, or do we use the G36C team on the boss? But the G36C team can take out a death stack. I do want to try the AR team on the death stack though. Probably not gonna work, but let's try it anyway. Okay, move up. Just need to clear the way. Does anyone have a Goliath? No, because everyone who had the Goliath died or retreated. Chest for fragment farm? How about no? How about no? Yeah, we'll try it.
Target 発見.
Okay, move forward. How is Rose supposed to survive this again? Oh yeah, because she has like RNG manipulation. Except that RNG isn't really helping her right now. Escape. Escape. Tank, tank it, tank it, tank it, tank it, tank it. Okay, I don't think this was the team. I don't think this was the team. Restart and withdraw. The G36 team can do it though. Yeah, we need to get the G36 team up there. I really hate this death stack that I can move twice in a row. Feels like if M4 isn't gonna be focused on the cannon, she is kind of dead weight. She kind of is, to be honest. She's like the weird support. She is like a weird support AR, right? That's kind of her role. But she's also supposed to be using the cannon. I think you can make an M4 Exodia, but I don't think I actually build my M4 around that. Good or bad thing, you tell me. I do know I'm gonna have to retreat this echelon though, because they're gonna take heavy damage after this. Okay, move up. You are definitely a better tank than Ro right now though. Someone is doing a lot of damage. I'm not quite sure who it is. And I'm not exactly sure how kiting works in this game. I've never actually figured that out. Okay, she has the shield up and then she can withdraw. And then P4X Storm. She's tanking, she's tanking. P4X Storm, are you gonna survive? Survived! Holy crap, this team is working. Oh crap, I forgot to take... yeah, I forgot to click damage. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, can I retreat you? Can we retreat you from here? I guess I have to retreat you in a fight. G36 teams work better than when the team only has AR and SMG. Yeah... I read that in her skill, but I did want the extra damage, so... But I guess extra damage isn't the point? Should I retreat you? I think retreat you. There's the damage numbers, guys. Ah, crap, she died. Try to survive, try to survive. I wanted to retreat. I wanted to retreat in the next node, not this one. Okay, well G36C is just gonna have to hate me a little bit for now. Ah, the affection going down. I hate it. I hate it. But this is my team though. Oh, wait, Hikari doesn't go right after you? Oh, okay. Well, we're gonna go into the fight, and then we're gonna retreat right afterwards. Because we ain't taking this. No, retreat, 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 retreat. Wait, why can I not retreat? There we go, retreat. Try the G11 echelon first? I should. Let me see. Let's just bring them back up to... Just bring them back up. Look at Sapo, she's sleeping. Well, more like this is Junia rather than Sapo, but still. Damage art should come back. I just don't know if it will be safe for work. For some of them. Okay. I don't think G11 can get all the way up there, but we can get like right up to her. I get scared by the combat effect, by the combat rating. Like almost 300k, and we only had 45. This is also not a good skill, but it's what I put on her, so... Now I just gotta figure out how to get the commander up there. Okay, let's try G11 first. Probably might fail, but I probably shouldn't doubt her. Oh, it had a little bit of damage. Wait, why did G11 take a lot of damage? What happened there? Wait. Was there like a AoE that I didn't see? I'm gonna have to double check. I didn't. Oh crap, there was. Get out of there, get out of there. Oh, go back, go back. Hey, she really hates G11. What the heck? Okay, MP5 is holding. Why are you going after her? Go after anyone else. Why are you going after her? Oh crap. Wait, were there two? Were there two skills there? Oh, the white zone. The white zones. Okay, so the white zones are also damage zones. Okay. You know what? Since I know this fight a little bit better, let's try that again. So I gotta watch out for red AoE and white AoE. Too bad there's no real way to slow this down except for the kiting. Okay, move back. It is a choice. It's a choice. I don't know why I put her there. Oh crap. Move, guys, move. I don't think I can see. Crap. Up, there she goes. Am I gonna have to like trust the brain lift now? I am gonna have to trust the brain lift now. Ah crap, I think the white zones just come out of nowhere. I don't think they can beat this. They're not gonna beat this. We're just gonna have to retreat. Yeah, we're just gonna have to retreat. They did a decent amount of damage, but not enough. Okay, so let's move you up. Don't retreat. Too late. Too late. The lag on the response though. Okay, I guess we can get the AR team. Let's move you up. And let's get a team 3 ready. Man, if this was Kantai Collection, the amount of repair tickets I use would be obscene. Super obscene. Remove grenade ARs from the team. Oh yeah, because it's only single target. What if I use an RF team? What if I use an RF team? Would that be bad? Just because I can. I kind of want to try. I kind of want to try to give M200 a little target practice, but I also kind of feel like I should maybe use M14. But I guess we can also just do this. Let's see, what is your zone here? Okay, as long as I'm not in your area, I guess we should be okay. I just want an extra AP. An extra AP for movement. And we'll move you up. Now that I think about it, I don't think I leveled up her skill. Move commander? No, if I move the commander, this guy's gonna come over and kill me. I'll move afterwards. I'll move afterwards. At least we don't have a turn limit. Okay, let's get rid of you first.
私が傷つけられるとは思いませんが
Okay.
全力でいき
Gotta
ます
watch out for the
この程
AoEs.
度バンバンバン全部壊しちゃえ
Turn is 999. Yeah, have you seen anyone hit 999 turn? Holy crap.
任務結果保
Holy
存中
crap, what was that
Hold on,
damage?
Kanyo.
That's kind of crazy. Okay, now let's clean that up. Now let's clean that up. Now they're gonna go after her. But that's okay, that's what we want. Brute forcing.
私が傷つけられるとは
And
思い
many,
ません
many
が
sacrifices to my sanity and my maths from all
深
those
度演
years.
算モード私好みの格好になれ
I want to make sure this guy is
深
dead,
度演算
or
モ
at
ード
least this group is dead. Escape!
皆さんはお先にこの程度
Who's doing most of the damage? Sapo is, as well as
レー
AK-12,
ダースキャン
actually.
スタートこれはあんたの手それとも足
But PX4 Storm
逃げて
is
も無駄よ
a...
状況
Oh
が変わっ
crap.
た撤退するよ
There she is. She's gone. Bye bye P4X.
射撃速度上限
P4X?
解除
PX4.
逃げても無駄よ
They're gonna hate me, but that's okay. They'll be in the dorms, and they'll accumulate affection over time anyway,
遊びたかった
because that's how it works. Though I think I have to click on their hearts too, so that's probably not gonna happen for a while. Okay, well let's move you back, and just make a beeline for it, because the road is now clear. And that's the reason why they sell cakes at the event shop. You know what? That's a good idea. I should just give them all cake, shouldn't I? I don't think I have the event mats for it,
許してくれ
but I
ます
should
か
do that. Hold up. Since that was probably the final fight. That was probably the final fight. Let me put them in the repair bay really quick. Oh, you're the only one in the repair bay.
うーん保険会社をごまかす言い訳を考えないとね
Okay, who wanted cake? Or do we save the cake for later? Let me see. Which team was it? Not you. Not you? Question mark? I think you guys retreated, so you're fine. Let me pop your hearts though. There you go. Reading mod stories from mod frags? Is your base not on fire? What do you mean is my base not on fire? What do you mean by that? Were you expecting my base to be a lot worse looking? I mean, I did pay attention to this place when I was playing at the time. I have lollipops. Wait, how do I use this? How do I use this again? Ah, present. Being repaired, unable to... Okay, fine. We'll give it to everyone else. All lollipops gone. Here. Here. Sorry, I got you guys hurt. Sorry. Please have this cake on me. Wait, why can I not...
ちくしょう認めるわ
You. I'm trying to get this cake to you. Back here. Okay, so these are fine. Oh, G36C, I'm sorry. Okay, she's fine now. I know there were a few other teams who weren't. You guys. Did I... 195? It's not the worst, but I should probably top you guys off. Here you go. Here you go, M4. I think that's everyone from this side. Did I use you guys? No, I did not. I don't think I used you guys, so you're safe. I mean, a good cheesecake is pretty nice, so you're not wrong there. We do have a hammock. I don't remember which dorm that was. Oh, you guys escaped. Right, I had you guys escape. By the way, here's Jill. Jill, as in Jill Valentine from the hit game Valhalla. For anyone who hasn't seen her. Why she looks like a cosplayer right now, don't ask me. But this is what she normally looks like. And she is totally out of her element. Not the place for her to be, but she is right here. Okay, I'll take care of P4X Storm later. Let's go ahead and finish this. We won, somehow, by brute force. On the ledge halfway up the mountain, the commander Kuro and Mittel stand victorious over Hikata and her black gold squad. The battle ends, the box is pulled up and set aside. We actually won! I told you. Told you we're strong. You may leave. Captain, stand down. A black gold operative steps forward to speak, but Hikari shuts them down. Next time we meet, you better hope you don't run out of luck. Thanks. Now that the fight is over, the three gather around the box, watching as black gold begins to withdraw. So we only got out of this because of a bet. Let's go. Hikari slings her weapon across her back and turns without another word. The four operatives follow her lead, but then... Watch out! The black gold operative who tried to argue earlier hangs back, and just when everyone lowers their guard, he raises his weapon and fires at Kuro, who is the closest to the box. Kuro dives and rolls aside just in time, dodging the incoming rounds. However... What's wrong with P90's name? She's too close to the cliff's edge, and the bullets force her back step by step until she slips and falls. Ah! Hold on! The safety rope linking Kuro and Mido and the commander snaps taut, yanking them toward the cliff. The commander can't keep their footing and gets dragged forward. At the back, Mido clamps her hands around the rope, straining against the pull. Her body arched to the limit as she slides several meters, trying to stop the fall. The commander's hands scrape across the rock, leaving blood in their wake before they finally grab a patch of wild grass on the edge, just enough to hold. And those must be pretty darn strong roots for the grass to hold anyone. Are you okay? Dangling from the cliff, with only their arms keeping them up, the commander glances down. I'm okay! Suspended mid-air 5 meters below the ledge, Kuro sways dangerously with nothing but the rope to support her. What are you doing? We already won the bet! Captain, the box is safe. They can't use it to threaten us anymore. We should grab it and go while they're distracted. If their box is real, we can't let them go so easily. Hikari stays silent. She watches the three figures hanging by a single rope, fighting to stay alive, then looks toward the box resting quietly at the edge of the ledge. The operatives urges her again. The others hesitate, but clearly they're tempted too. You promised! Captain! Hikari walks up to the box. The operative's eyes glint in triumph. Meanwhile, Middles clings desperately to the rope, unable to move, helpless to intervene. Hurry! Still dangling off the cliff, the commander tries desperately to climb up, but Kuro's weight makes it impossible. Unexpectedly, Hikari doesn't touch the box. She walks to the cliff's edge and stands in front of the commander. The scene feels all too familiar. The commander's legs flail in the air as they struggle to find a foothold on a steep rock wall, only to send pebbles tumbling down. They glance up at Hikari and crack a tired grin. Yeah, definitely getting a sense of deja vu. Oh, we get the flashback. 4 years ago. Don't hurt the hostage. The commander and Hikari have just cornered a group of retreating kidnappers on a cliff. 3 are down while 1 remains. Don't come any closer. I'm taking him with me. The last kidnapper has the unconscious hostage tied to him. In his right hand is a paratrooper knife, its blade pressed firmly against a safety rope. Let me down safely. They're still 50 meters above the ground. If they fall, the hostage won't survive. Stay calm. Hikari gazes at the infrared laser point hovering on the kidnapper's face. Bang! A gunshot cracks through the air. A sniper bullet has taken him clean. His hands fall open, losing grip on the knife. The commander smiles, pulls out a flashlight, and signals downward with a series of long and short flashes. A familiar voice responds from below. I'm coming up. Care to explain? Old war buddy. We planned this. He slipped away from the main unit to back us up. See? I told you. We need teammates on the battlefield. You did good this time, I'll give you that. Except now, our friends are hanging by a rope. The commander's friend climbs up. Together, the 3 remove the hostage from the dead kidnapper and strap them securely to get to Hikari's back. Can you carry him? Want me to? I can take the weight. No need. Don't mind her, she's always like that. They're still on the mountainside, and climbing up with an unconscious hostage is nearly impossible. They decide to rappel down and rejoin the main force later. Ready? Hikari checks the straps securing this hostage. Then she adjusts her own rope and prepares to descend. The commander and their friend are already roped together like old times. The commander tugs the rope tight. Let's move. As Hikari begins her descent, the friend calls out to her, only to stutter hesitantly. Just spit it out. Your CO said, the first to succeed gets to join the military and leave Kamona. Is it true? Hikari shoots the commander a meaningful look, then answers as she rappels down. Ask him yourself. Ask him? So it's true. We really can leave Kamona? Hikari is already 2 meters down and proceeds to ignore the questions. The commander pats her friend on the shoulder. Let's just get back down first. We'll have our chance. Don't tell me he's gonna betray us. The operator's a long scar over his right eye, a wound from a past mission. He almost lost the eye, saving the commander. Now he narrows it slightly, trying to make out the commander's face in the dark. Then he also smacks the commander on the shoulder, just like before. Go ahead, I'll follow you. The commander turns and follows Hikari down the cliff, descending slowly with a rope. The operator left behind pulls out his paratrooper knife from inside his coat. I knew it. I'm sorry, but I won't die in the dark zone. Bang. They're falling. The commander feels her body plummeting through the air, but their soul seems to float free. They see their friend's face, a twisted mix of excitement and fear. The bloodied paratrooper knife in his hand must have slipped during the cut, slicing his own hand in the process. I was wrong. The commander shuts their eyes. Then suddenly they stop falling. A tremendous force tugs at their right arm, halting their descent. The commander opens her eyes. Hikari is gripping them tightly from just below the cliff edge. Next time, would you still entrust your life to someone else? She's a bit of a tsundere. I feel like she's a bit of a tsundere. But not really. She's a little too hard-boiled for that. So after all that, why haven't you changed? Hikari crouches at the edge, looking down at the commander, and the safety rope that links them to Middle and Kuro. Captain! The Black Hole operative who attacked earlier walks up. The cargo is secured. What about them? Should we... He makes a slashing gesture. Hikari, you promised you'd let us go! Middle's on the ledge, barely managing to support Kuro and the commander's combined weight. She can do nothing else but yell. Whether I change or not, you certainly have. Looks like you haven't been having a good time at Black Gold Universal. The commander rambles on, trying to distract Hikari. While speaking, they flick a slim blade from their boot and try to wedge it into the rock face to gain some footing. But the clump of wild grass they've been using as a handhold gives way and they fall again. Yeah, the grass wasn't going to hold. And she rescues them again. Wow. Hikari catches the rope. You. Veins bulge in her forearms. Supporting the commander and Kuro's combined weight is clearly pushing her strength. Shut up. Are you two alright? With Hikari's help, Middle grabs hold of the rope again. She's still visibly shaking from the near disaster. Get up here already! Captain? Hikari ignores her subordinate. She extends a hand to the commander. Stop wasting time. The commander lets out a breathless laugh instead of grabbing immediately. I take back what I said. You haven't changed a bit either. Hey, do you mind? I'm still dangling down here. Kuro's voice floats up from below, the safety rope swaying with her weight. The commander braces their left hand against the cliff's edge and clasps Hikari's hand with her right, using it to pull upward. Thanks. At last, they make it back up. Middle immediately secures the safety rope to a nearby rock, ensuring there won't be another mishap. You scared the hell out of me. Sorry, my mistake. I'm just glad you're okay. She pulls Kuro into a big hug. Kuro squirms out of their arms. Hey, the Black Gold team is still here. So what now? That's none of your concern. Hikari prepares her team for departure. The operative who tried to ambush them is silent now, head bowed and subdued. She looks back at the three of them one last time. The commander and Kuro remain on alert as beside the box, while Middle double-checks everyone's safety ropes. Hikari tightens the strap on her gun holster. Your taste in teammates has improved in the last 4 years. Taste in teammates? In what way? Looks-wise or trustworthiness? Because these two have no second thoughts of trusting people, it seems. Next time we'll meet, we'll settle it for real. Until then. Literally a harem, including Hikari if you count her. Hikari and her squad depart. The commander notices the raw, bloody gash on Hikari's forearm, clearly scraped when she clearly scraped when she grabbed the rope earlier. None of her subordinates dare say a word about it. Turning back, the commander sees Middle tending to Kuro's injuries. Kuro swears and complains, but she still sits obediently, letting Middle's clumsy hands work the bandages. Ow, 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 careful! I am being careful. Try being on the receiving end. You okay? It's no big deal. Just a scratch on my leg. What I really want to know is, how did you know Hikari would let us go? Because I wager she's still the same as she was 4 years ago. Gather your gear. Let's talk on the move. We don't have much time. If that was the final fight, what else is happening here? There is a new Blade Chronicles, but I think we might not be able to finish that. Oh, here's the final thing. Oh, is Angie the one who's gonna be receiving this package? At last, the three climb over the cliff of the box, reaching flat ground. They pause to rest and reorganize. In the distance, the Northridge Hotel comes into view. Never thought Hikari would show such mercy. Looks like the intel I had on her was wrong. Mercy? Hikate? Did I hear that right? 4 years ago, if she hadn't shown mercy and instead killed that glory-hungry traitor, she could have claimed all the credit and gotten the reward. She got to where she is not because she's ruthless, but because she has more principles than most. Kuro unties the ropes from the box, casually lifting one of the handles. She tries to hoist it up, but her strained arm gives out from earlier exertion, and the box thuds back to the ground. Careful. Kuro stares at the commander, puzzled at their overreaction. What's wrong with you? Judging from Hikari's reaction earlier, I had a bad feeling about what's inside the box. I hope I'm just being paranoid. The commander offers no further explanation. Together with Kuro, they lift the box again, this time more steadily. Let's go find a ride. We're almost at the hotel. And we don't have to worry about DOS anymore, so yay. At dusk, less than 2 hours from the scheduled time. Do we really have to leave our weapons outside? I bet there's another damn radio. At the Northridge Hotel, the commander, Middle, and Kuro come to an unmarked room. They push open the door. You made it. A man in black greets them inside. He is wearing sunglasses, which obscures his face. Did you bring the box? Ignoring Kuro's snarky remark, the man cuts straight to the chase. The commander sets the box down on the carpet in the center of the room. Here. The man doesn't touch the box. Instead, he picks up a walkie-talkie. They've arrived. What did I say? Middle nudges her into silence. A familiar woman's voice crackles through the speaker. Good. The box? Minor wear. No damage. Open it. Open it? Alright. The man hesitates briefly, then calls someone over. The two men each place a finger on the biometric lock. With a click, the box opens. What's in the freaking box now? The commander can't see inside from their angle. The man reaches in, carefully inspecting something. She's alive. Okay, it's a person. We knew it was a person because of the holes, but who is the person? Good. Get her to the doctor. You're free to go. Wait, what? This was a rescue mission? But wait, why did it have to be... Wait, why did it have to be, at a certain time? Why did... Wait, I'm a little confused. Why did they have to do this at a certain time, and why did... I am super confused. The man sets the radio down on the table. With the help from the newcomer, he lifts the contents from the box. Do we get to see who it is? It is a human girl, unconscious. She looks about 17 or 18. Her eyes are closed. Her supple long hair trails behind her, with a vivid streak of color dyed on the left side. Vivid streak of color. It's a person! There's a person in that box! Yeah, okay. Middle's gas escapes her mouth before she can clap a hand over her mouth. Wait, did I read that right? Okay, we said mouth twice in the same sentence, and that if you say the same word twice in the same sentence, that always throws me off, and I usually hate to do that. Don't know why, but it's almost never a boy. This is a good question. Why is it almost never a boy? Because I think they usually let the boys walk, right? They're usually walking, or it's the boy having the adventure themselves. Sometimes it's the girl having the adventure themselves, but they're usually not inside the box. You know what? Send me a story with where the boy is in the box. I would be curious how that plays out. Yeah. Middle's gas escapes her mouth before she can clap a hand over her mouth. Her eyes widen in shock. Kuro grabs her arm. Please remain here. The client would like to talk to you. The man carries the girl toward the exit. As he passes, her limp hair brushes Commander's arm. Wait. The man halts. His partner places a hand on his waist, near his holster. The box. Aren't you taking that with you? No. There's nothing in the box for them. The commander has instinctively reached out for the girl, but they manage to stop themselves in time. They jam their hands into their pockets forcibly. Right, got it. The two men exit, shutting the door behind them. Out of sight, the commander's hands in their pockets have clenched into tight fists. You've done well. The walkie-talkie sits on the table. The three stand frozen. It feels like the warehouse in Marilos all over again. I heard Hecate and Das gave you trouble along the way, but you made it. Thank you for your efforts. I've arranged rooms for you in the Northridge Hotel. Rest here for the night. I'll break your payment in the morning. No change for a response. The light on the walkie-talkie goes dim. The door opens. A man dressed as a hotel staff member bows slightly. And they did not translate the name. The second kanji is just a person, like a practitioner of something, person of something. I'm thinking this might be waiter, because this is the first kanji I think is wait. Now kanji in Chinese may have different pronunciations, but the ideas are still the same in between them. So this is like waiter, hotel staff. They did say hotel staff, so we'll go with that. Allow me to escort you to your room. Also, I just do that for practice sake. It's been a very, very long time since I practiced any kanji lessons. So this is a good refresher for me. Maybe the name is so hard to understand. This is just so that's immersive. They could be from a different ethnicity. It's true. Room 307, Northridge Hotel. The layout and decor are identical to the previous room. All three are assigned to the same space. Oh wow! All three in the same room? Dang. Commander's gonna take the couch tonight. If there is a couch, not all hotels have couches. After thanking the staffer and locking the door behind them, the tension finally breaks. But the music still plays. They stuff a person in a box and tricked us into delivering her. That's kidnapping! That's why there were air holes, and that's why they insisted to be delivered within 24 hours. Imagine if we dropped it off the cliff. Good thing we didn't. She's alive. Sleeping and alive. What about Beluga? Does she also know there was a girl inside the box? Definitely. Hecate too. Beluga clearly knows the girl, and yet she still had us... Beluga clearly knows the girl, and yet she still had us bring her here. Why? The box had cutting-edge biometric locks and could only be opened with 2 people. Forcing it open could have harmed the girl inside. If we didn't bring her to Northridge, she'd have died inside. This was Beluga's only option. Who is this girl anyway? To have both Dawson and Cody fighting over her, it's totally unheard of. Whoever she is, to drug someone and lock them in a box? They're no good people. Should we... Middle trails off. The three exchange glances. No one needs to say it aloud. Save her? Just like when we let John go on the boat. They nod to each other, sharing a knowing smile. Kuro slumps back into a chair, finally relaxed without the weight of ammo, belts, and weapons. First thing, we need to figure out where they took the girl. And second, we need to get our guns back. Guns? Damn. The commander bolts to the door and tries to open it, only to find it locked from the outside. They yank on the white painted wooden door. The wood strains under the force. Is it locked? They're tying up loose ends. That's why they opened the box in front of us and didn't bother to hide their secrets. Oh, they weren't gonna get their money. They were gonna get burned here. Oh, never mind. Didn't see that coming. Probably should have seen it coming, but I didn't see it coming. From the gap beneath the door, flames and smoke begin to seep in. Get back! Middle and Kuro grab the table, preparing to ram the door. Bang! Hang on! The commander hears a shot fired from a suppressed pistol. Then the door is kicked open from the outside. Is it Beluga? Flames pour in from the hallway. Silhouetted against the blaze is a familiar figure. Or is it Angie, because she was on the chapter image. The next day, in a hidden room 1 kilometer northwest of the Northridge Hotel, a phone call takes place. This looks like the interrogation room when the Naitos had us. Except I don't remember there being a coffee cup that time. Hello, it's me. The box was delivered, but someone took the cargo last night. All we know is that it was a woman missing an eye. Oh, Beluga. Mm-hmm. Those 3 special operatives have already been dealt with. I suspect someone else showed up at the Northridge Hotel last night. Don't worry, I'll get to the bottom of this. In the woods, 50 kilometers of the Northridge Hotel, and they never got their payment. A jeep bumps and grinds its way down a mountain path. Judging by the depths of the tracks, it's carrying a heavy load. What happened to the cargo? I think the 3 took the cargo. We're far enough. We should be safe now. Can we see who the girl is at least? The jeep halts. 1, 2, 3, 7 people hop off. Oh, okay, so it is 7 people. So there's 3 of us, and the other 4 has got to be Defy, but I think Defy had 5 people total, so why is it only 4 of them? Is she alright? The commander glances toward the 8th person, still lying quietly in the back of the jeep. The unconscious girl's long dark hair is tied into a ponytail, trailing softly across the seat. The phone took the bullet. It didn't hit anything vital. Just knocked her out. But the impact plus the smoke from the fire. She still hasn't woken up. We'll take her to a doctor we trust. I know she's still helping us here, and I know there's a different timeline, but the conflicted feelings whenever I see her. The conflicted feelings are, you know what, for the people who actually waifu RPK and actually oath her, I do wonder how they feel after everything was said and done. I know it's harder for the people that waifued Angie. For sure, they would hate her. She did nothing wrong? I don't know. I feel like she did everything wrong. But then again, I don't have all the details, but I still feel like she did everything wrong. It's all I'm saying. Don't worry. She's like a blade of grass growing from the driest stones in Kimona. She won't die without meaning. I hope she's okay. Thank you. You saved our lives. Yeah, thanks. This was the second time you charged in with a wait. This was the second time you charged into a burning building. What were you even doing in Northridge? It wasn't a coincidence. A month ago we took a job. The only instruction was to arrive at the Northridge Hotel yesterday and stay the night. A job? Yeah, the client was a teenage girl. Never heard of her before, not even the Dark Zone. But she had a streak of highlight dyed into the left side of her hair. Wait, is it the same girl that you guys rescued? And? We waited outside until sunset. That's when a girl with an eye patch over her right eye came looking for us. Beluga? Beluga! You know her? She's our friend. How is she? She looked fine. She had a private conversation with Angelia, then Angelia took us on a rescue mission. Didn't expect to see you again when we busted down the door. Thank you, truly. We don't know much else, but thank you. That is a Deus Ex Machina if I ever saw one. It's strange though. Angelia is always so guarded, but she trusted those two enough to put everything on the line. Just like she risked her life to save you. Strange? To be honest, I don't even understand it myself. But if I had the chance, I'd do everything in my power to save her too. I'm gonna guess the girl who was stuffed into the box is M4, or at least the equivalent of M4 in this case. But you're strangers, no? We've never met, and yet it feels as if we'd known each other forever. Like we'd gone through fire and water together countless times. Lunacia, probably. Maybe there's a kind of trust that transcends time. A gift of fate. Or, you know, a trust that transcends alternate universes. That's probably what's at play here. Because this whole thing is one gigantic AU. So what now? We'll probably need to lie low for a while. If you hadn't swapped us out with 3 corpses yesterday, we wouldn't have gotten out so cleanly. Whoever's backing the client must be dangerous. We'll need new identities. A wise choice. Well then, this is where we say goodbye. We need to figure out how to wake our sleeping beauty. This jeep can't handle any more weight. Good luck. I hope we meet again. Take care. The 4 light-haired girls get back into the jeep. Lucia starts the engine and leans out of the driver's seat. Oh, okay, so Angie wasn't with them. That's why it was 7 plus 1. Let's not make it too long till next time. Trust me, it won't be. Bye, stay safe. Bye. The jeep carries off the 4 girls and the unconscious Angelia. Oh, wait. Angelia was the one in the box? Wait, not Lunacia? Wait, what? Am I missing something here? They named the unconscious girl Angelia, but I don't think it's actually Angelia. Wait, what actually happened? Oh no, did Angie get shot accidentally or something? And her phone protected her? Is that what happened? I think that got muddled when I was reading the stuff. I don't know exactly what happened. Anyway, the forest is quiet again with only the commander, Kura, and Middle left behind. The morning sun rises slowly, dissolving the night fog clinging to the woods. After 2 days and nights of chaos and peril, this hastily assembled team finally finds a moment of peace. Crap, what about the girl in the box? Don't worry, Beluga would never leave her behind. Okay, so the girl that was in the box, I think went with Beluga. She went with Beluga somehow. I think? I don't know. So what now? Middle and Kuro stand by the commander's side. Middle has once again lost her precious backpack. Kuro's body is marked with bruises and cuts from combat. But the three of them are still together, unbroken by the storm, unlost in the dark. The commander raises a hand to shield their eyes as they peer up at the sky. An eagle soars across the rising sun. Shall we go on together? Do we get to see the other side? Late night at an unspecified forest camp somewhere in the dark zone in Kamono. Follow me. Middle moves quietly through the camp, leading 4 bewildered civilians, carefully avoiding the guards. Cuckoo, cuckoo! Kuro with the distractions. What the heck is going on? A familiar bird call echoes from the tree it's ahead. It is Kuro signaling her position and urging them on. This way. The kidnapped civilians are led to safety. At the same time, plumes of flame rise from several tents in the center of the camp. The commander loops in from a side path and joins them. Timing's perfect. Ready? Soot smears the commander's coat, evidence of their arson. Middle fits a gas mask over her face. Kuro flicks off the safety on her weapon with a sharp click. Then it's showtime! 3 figures dive into the Kamono jungle under the cover of night, cutting through the long-standing Rot of the Dark Zone with fire and gunfire in their wake. Faint, perhaps, but light all the same. Light that refuses to be extinguished by the dark. Wait, that's it? Oh, okay. So the thing ends with them being friends with each other, and and doing another mission. I see. There are these other 2 side stories, but I think they're gonna take a little too long for us today. So I'm just gonna do those on my own time. Let me see, can I exchange something here? I can't exchange for a kate. I'm gonna have to like do something about that. But I did get a Vita, so now to find the jackass deadbeat who didn't pay up. Right? Right, they didn't pay up. They were gonna kill us anyway. Ooh, got a bunch of other stuff here though. Let me see. Light Chaser Medal? Or this one? Where's this from? Butterfly Nebula, Mist Dark Zone. I guess. But I didn't get them the money for the thing. There's Evita. Evita did nothing wrong as far as the event is concerned, I think. She literally just does jobs and other stuff behind, but she wasn't behind our thing, apparently. So that's kind of nice. How much potential event currency is saved up in the event menu? I have no idea. I have no idea. Let me... Okay, that's all gone. She isn't a competence, or she's technically another Jill. She's another Jill? Really? What does she do? Hold up. Where is she? She should be in, not the armory. Index should be here. So she's gonna be under... I guess she's not under special. There's no special thing here. Neural upgrade ID. Guess she would be down here. Is she not here? Definitely need to sleep. Thanks for the stream. Yeah, see you later, GNG. We'll be back tomorrow with Blue Archive. Specials on the left. Ah, here we go. Thank you. So she is... I know they did Zombieland Saga, but the... Oh, they actually showed their skills. I know they did Zombieland Saga, but the Joshin dropkick one is hilarious. I hear Piccola actually was pretty good for certain teams. Wait, Suzuka Mizukane, who is she? Wait, where is she from? This feels like it's from not Ghost in the Shell. Event currency you can farm today is under event and under exchange. Piccola is meta? Dang, I missed her. Last collab you played was Zombieland Saga 1? I looked at the story for the Zombieland Saga not last week, the week before, and I gotta say I'm not sure how they managed to write an event for that one, but it's basically slice of life and it's kind of hilarious. So I guess once in a while they could dabble into that. It's just hilarious that they do. Motoko Purin and Suzuka are from Ghost in the Shell. Really? I don't remember. Okay, granted, I don't think I've actually watched Ghost in the Shell, but the only people in Ghost in the Shell I remember is usually her, Motoko, and Bato. And I think there's like one more guy who's actually normal. But other than that, just them. What does Evita do? She doesn't look like she attacks. Each attack has a 10% chance of reducing reducing target's passive armor. Wait, target's armor and evasion by 10%, stacking up to 5 times. Upon activation, next 3 attacks will deal. Okay, so she does attack. Evita does attack. It seems like. At least compared to the other girls here, they don't. You don't even get the chibi if you don't have them. I mean, I guess that makes sense, but still. Protracted. Single target basic sniping. Wait, what does protracted mean? Wait, where's Jill? Maybe I can see something on Jill. Basic sniping? She doesn't even attack. What are you talking about? Jill doesn't even attack. Oh, they're new characters from Ghost in the Shell? I see. Okay, what we're gonna do again? For the collab exchange. I don't have enough currency for Akate. I still need like 140 more of the coal and stuff. It's under this button. Jill got the tags because she's mostly exclusive using RF teams. Oh, wait, are those tags done by the community? Or are you talking about this thing? No, that's different. Farah 83. I don't think I've seen her before. What are we doing again? Okay, walk me through, guys. What are we doing? Go to the event. Okay, going to the event. What are we doing here? Are we doing this? 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 There should be... Wait. IDW, what are you doing? What are you doing here, IDW? This is like the Space Cat meme? But I don't know what's going on. Can't see number under chat. Oh, it says 165 out of 180. So I can get 165 more, I can get 165 more event things today. Oh, this is a network error? I went ahead and screenshotted this because I've never seen this before, and it's hilarious they put IDW here. Just do the farm map. Okay, I'll do that off stream. I'll do that off stream. Might as well get Hekate for the completion. All right, but that's gonna do it for me today, guys. I know there's still the other two side quests, sub story things, but we're not gonna be able to finish that today. And we have a lot of other stuff to do this week. So we have Blue Archive tomorrow. We're gonna be doing the new event in Blue Archive tomorrow, and we're gonna be doing the new event in Girls Frontline 2 this weekend. So that's quite a few things. And yes, I will probably also stream Rats sometime this week. So I need to like space this out, and it is the beginning of my work week for me, so I gotta pace myself. I gotta pace myself with these streams. So, but yeah. You have more resources than me in Girls Frontline. Well, excuse me. This is a very, very old account. And just to be fair, I've farmed heavily for the... I think it was roughly 3-4 years I played the game. It was a long time. It was a long time. But now, I don't think I can upgrade as much anymore as far as this game is concerned. So whatever happens with the rest of my resources, that's it. I have left this game a long time for personal reasons, mainly grind, and I don't feel like I can come back again, but it is nice to see my girls again. So once in a while, if there's something interesting, I will come back here. But other than that, this is an account that I can actually easily lose this account. Technically speaking, I can easily lose this account because it is tied to a no longer existing email. And if I forget the password on that on this account, tied to a no longer existing email, I will not be able to get it back. Thankfully, I still kind of remember it. So yeah. That's the situation I find myself in right now. Better stuff after 2 years of playing. Game is much easier now. Yeah, it does seem like the game's a lot easier now compared to way back then. Farm too much to keep the resources down. I see. There is a few gacha games I might want to take a peek at in the future. Don't know if we'll have time for it because I got other things planned in the year. It's a little too early to mention that right now, but when we get closer to time, I am gonna have to mention it. So just FYI, things are happening, and it might stunt the channel a little bit, but yeah, just prepare for that. But for now, guys, thanks for joining in. Thanks for hanging out. I will come back tomorrow. I'll come back tomorrow. We'll be doing Blue Archive, and I'll have the waiting rooms for the rest of the week after that. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.